Memorial Day. I don't think Memorial Day is one of them that you can like say you don't celebrate. Only because of its origin. I know oftentimes we try to make holidays, the white man's holiday. I ain't celebrating that, but I think sometimes it's important to kind of look at what each holiday represents and how you and your family choose to celebrate it, But before all that, give him all the honor to the Most High for waking me up this morning, blessing me, and keeping me, and giving me another chance today to be better today than I was yesterday. Amen. So I am grilling. I just shucked my corn. That's going to be the first thing I put on the grill. And then I got some hot dogs that my son loves and some sausages. And I got this chicken that's been marinating, but I don't think I'm going to eat it for real. And the only reason is because I bought that as a quarter chicken and I bought it last year. It's been in the freezer this whole time. Let's go see how the fire is doing. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. It's doing its thing. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's real windy though. So I had to leave it partially covered so that it will continue to burn. So in the meantime, say hi, Sunny. Say hi, girl. Say hi. Say hi. Really? You just gonna sit? You just gonna sit? Huh? That's why you were barking earlier, huh? Because that dog. So I covered this with foil because I'm not cleaning this. Like, I don't know what y'all do in y'all households, but in my household, I do not. I used to do it. Like when I first got my girl, I would clean this thing religiously. And then it got to a point where I was like, I'm not cleaning this. It's too much work. So I leave it as is, and then I just cover it with foil. Set this up here. See. Yeah, so I just poke holes in it. Let that smoke get through to the meat and whatnot. But happy Memorial Day. I'm done saying for those that celebrate it. I'm done placating social media and people and their feelings. So when I say happy Christmas and Merry New Year, I mean it. If you don't celebrate it, then just take it as that. Don't be offended because I say happy this, happy that. You know what I'm saying? If you take that day off and you take that pay, then guess what? You celebrate it. You automatically celebrate it. It rained earlier, so I didn't think I was even gonna get out here, but it stopped, and the weather is just overcast. It's cool. It's like, I don't know, it feels like 68 maybe. Who's that? Look at Skinny. What up, Skinny? What up, Table Talk? How you been? I will tell you this though, grilling is a man's job. Grilling is really for men because I don't like this. I don't like doing none of this. I don't like the prep. I don't like shucking corn. I don't like any of that. Where your Crocs at? Go get your Crocs. Get back, little fire starter. Can you what? Where you want to touch it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sure. Go ahead.
We can't find gloves.
It's gonna go through the gloves. Go put on some deodorant before I hurt you. Now. Hi, Deja. There's a snake where? For real? Where, Skinny? Because I do be having snakes. So really, don't play with me. Skinny. Listen. I'll wait for that to do its thing. I'm not a griller. Grilling is not for me, really. I normally would lie and be like, yeah, I'm a grill master. I'll be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It be taking me forever to start the fire. Okay. And I don't be knowing when the stuff is done or not. Right. So what I'm gonna do is with this chicken, y'all, because I got this chicken. I'm gonna grill it for as long as I feel like I want to, and then I'm gonna stick it in the oven just to make sure it gets done. And then I got my corn. I hate shucking corn. That's another reason I don't need to be on the grill. Yeah, but I'm just doing it to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And guess who's outside? My neighbor, the one that had the nerve to be talking mess to me and my dog. He crossed the way, y'all. He out there grilling too. I can't wait till they upgrade lives to where I can hear you guys talk back. I like we on the phone. One day they're gonna upgrade it like that. One day. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Let me set this up. Look at Reaper. You ain't sorry. Hey, Inami. I'm sorry. Let me move this out the way. Let me see if I can get this nice and steady. Yeah. Grill Master 2000. I'm horrible. At least I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them type of, say I'm good at something and really ain't. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm good at something, I'm gonna let you know. Are you coming back out, Sonny? Come on, Sonny. I'm gonna do the corn first, and Sonny let a dang old horse fly in the house. Ain't seen flies in the last 6 months, but she let a damn horse fly in. Let's see. Skinny say they do that on Telegram, broadcast and talk with the. Wow, okay. Well, that's just like what you call it, like Skype and whatnot. That's just like making a phone call. They're gonna do that for this too eventually. I've been hip to a lot of it's following me. I should have put this on before I start the fire, huh? I saw a yellow fly in the backyard today. No bueno. I ran in. I know that's right. I know that's right. I guess I have to wait until the fire actually fully stops before I before I put this on there, huh? But I kind of want to throw the corn on there while there's still flames because I like my corn kind of burnt. You know what I'm saying? There we go. But happy Memorial Day to all. I put my butter and all that stuff on there after. And I'll leave this fully open. That way the air is getting through and it keeps it hot. I think that's what they say you're supposed to do, right? I really don't want to put the chicken on first and then the sausage. So let me go ahead and put his little hot dogs on there and then we'll do the chicken last. Look at Donovan. Make sure they turn white. Make sure oh, the coal. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Donovan says, "Dang, you tiny girl, not the bonnet." This is not a bonnet. Maybe that's why I kept getting people looking at me and saying hi in the store. Because it was like 3 dudes looking at me and one tried to low key start a conversation. I guess it was my little bonnet crew. Yes, sir. Bonnet crew get play though. I might have to start wearing this out more. But happy Memorial Day to all. And a shout out to all those who have served, especially those that have deployed. Shout out to you, risking your life. Well, just signing up, you're risking your life, right? Because you sign on that dotted line, it's a wrap. Ain't no, oh, I don't want to do this no more. You got to fulfill that enlistment until your time is up. So shout out to all of y'all. Um, I'm a 20-year vet. We got some vets in the chat. Donovan Sadiq served more than 20 years, I believe, in the Air Force as well as an officer, as a pilot. And he's deployed many a times. So he put his life on the line. But unfortunately, a lot didn't make it. And so that's why we celebrate Memorial Day, to pay homage to those that gave up their life so that we can have freedom. That's really all it is. And then we also want to pay homage to the prisoners of war, those that are missing in action that we've never seen again. They left, never came back, don't know where they are, ain't heard from them, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why we celebrate Memorial Day, to commemorate those that paid the ultimate price. Also shout out to those that that decided to take their own lives because stress of life, and being in the military just adds to that. So may their souls rest easy. So this is my backyard, guys, that I plan on. What up, Wolfpack? How you doing? Skinny says I might watch Saving Private Ryan today. Love that movie. Yeah, my pastor was talking about that. So I power washed this back. This is my new system, y'all. $6,800. But best investment ever. That's the thing about when you own your own home. Things break, you're gonna have to replace it. It is ain't nothing you can do about it. But anyways, I power washed all of this. When I power washed it, the wood looked like that new piece right there. And then as time goes on, it went back to this color. So I'm gonna have to stain it. But what I want to do, this is my goal, and I'm saying this out loud. That way, accountability, and I actually do it. I'm gonna have to. People keep telling me you could get like crates and stuff like that, but this whole area here, this patch here, from right here, I want to plant. I want collard greens and white potatoes and sweet potatoes and something else in this area. Things that we eat a lot of. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna just till this area because this grass grows extremely fast. So if I don't till it, this grass is just gonna grow over the veggies and stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to till it and then plant. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't. I'm not gonna be living here forever. I do not like it here, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it here. And if you watch me long enough, you guys know I do not like Virginia like that. I'm just here because the military brought me here, but I actually chose to come here. Um, and then when I got here, I realized I don't want to be here. So it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm kind of skeptical on how much I want to do, how much I want to fix up, and how much I want to. So it's drink time. If you guys are older and you got issues, just if you're older and you want to be healthier, get you one of these. And I need to put them on what you call it. I need to see if I can get an affiliate link for this. But this thing right here is the bomb. It tells me when I've been sitting too long. It tells me when it's time for me to drink some water. It calculates everything. And if I feel like my heart is racing, I can press a button and it'll calculate my BPM. It'll calculate my blood pressure, and my pulse, right? Just press a button, hold it here, and it'll calculate it for you. And it'll let me know, you know? So I think that things like this can help you when you're getting older and you just want to be healthier. You know, it calculates all my steps. If I'm exercising or doing any type of exercise, I could click it and say start, like, hey, at this point, this is what I'm doing. It'll calculate. Damn neighbor, I don't like him. Get you one. And if I find the name of it, I will link it in the thing. I'll link it in the what you call it. Yeah, no, it's still there. It ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's, barbecue is one of them things where you kind of set it and forget it. You know. So I'm gonna just set it and I'm gonna forget it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just chill with y'all for a minute. Wolfpack, USA. That's right, USA, USA. Looks good. I'm running out of space. I plant shit everywhere. Really? You got to give me some tips, Skinny. You need to do some videos on that. How to get it started. You know? I don't know. Hey, Kendi K. All day. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't. I don't want to be in the USA no more. I just. Overseas is just looking too lovely. I can't even lie. I can't even hold you. Yeah. But it might be Maryland, most likely. Most likely. Sounds like a plan. Yes. Hey, Kendi K. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I cleaned my room, vacuumed it, took the bedding off, all that good stuff, and I was thinking to myself, "Ooh, I can have my son do this, do that, do that." Yeah, I'm having da da da. Yesterday I had him. What did I have him do? He cleaned something yesterday. Nothing major though. And I let him stay up all night to like midnight with his little homeboys on Roblox and FaceTime. So this morning I was like, I'm gonna have him do this, do that. But I was like, you know what? It's a holiday weekend. I'm gonna just let him chill, right? Let the kid chill. He deserves, you know what I'm saying, a break here and there because he is a good kid. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm so proud of my son. He's 10 years old. He's got honor roll, 2 letters from the governor, not the governor, but the mayor of the city, for his excellence in school. You know what I'm saying? He's learning a second language. He scored 2 goals on Saturday for his soccer team. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't brag about my son that much because it would really make some of y'all feel bad. But for real though, I try to make above average a normal thing. I don't want to give him too much credit because I don't want him thinking that what he's doing is just like, nah. Actually, what you're doing is what you're supposed to do, right? You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So I try not to make a big deal of things, and just make them seem like this is normal. It's what you're supposed to do. Okay, Black excellence all day, every day. So, anyways, with that being said, I say, I'm gonna just let him chill, let him do him for the holiday, you know, because he goes back to school tomorrow. So, Mo, your streams be on a long delay for some reason. That part, I'm starting to rethink everything. What you rethinking, Kitty K? Proud of y'all. Proud of you too. Deja Vu said you better brag on that baby. You better brag. I do. I do to y'all, to people or whatever. I try to do it in a way that's going to encourage other people to spend more time with their kids, and expose them to things, really. But I ain't never been a big bragger. And that's one reason why I've been underestimated a lot in my life, because I'm not one of those type of people that have to tell everything that I've done or what I got going on. I just let you see it, you know. I feel you, K. Like, I'm from here. My parents are from here. My grandparents are from here. Not sure about my great grandparents though. I know great grandparents on my dad's side are. I don't know about my no on my grand my well I know my great grandmother on my dad's side. She was from here, California. My great grandmother and great grandfather are both from Arkansas. I don't know where their parents were from. Right? Like, if they I assume they were slaves, but I don't know. I think I got some Haitian in me, so that's why I'm saying on my dad's side. So I'm not really sure, but I need to be on an island somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just ain't it. And when I went to Jamaica a year before last, I enjoyed it so much. Like, I could just picture my son walking down the street with the other kids, wearing their little white t-shirt and their ties, and it really, when you go there, they'd be like, "Welcome home." It really do feel like home. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, Jamaica felt like home. Like, I felt like I need to be in the Caribbean. Like, this is me. Like, these my people. All right, I'm bored with it. See, it's another reason why I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have patience. You got to have patience when you're grilling. And it's not that I'm hungry or anything, but it's the constant checking up on it. That's the problem for me. Being a part-time resident of this country, that would be cool to go back and forth. Yeah, I've met some people who are dual citizens that could do that. That's why I like Florida. I'm a tropical kind of guy. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Florida is cool too, but it's just too hot. Like, I did training out there for 6 weeks and I thought I was going to die. I was like, man, like, the food is good. The beaches are nice. People cool. But yo, that humidity was no joke. And I already sweat like a man. So adding that on top of that, it was a no-go. If you take away the humidity, honestly, like, if I could go back home to Cal, like to San Diego, that was perfect because it was beachy vibe, tropical like. But you didn't have all that humidity. You know what I'm saying? So I missed that about it, but I can't afford to. I mean, I guess if I budget it, but I ain't trying to do all that. Yeah. What up, real life simulations? Make sure you guys check out her stuff too. She be putting out stuff. She does like the Sims thing. I tap in every so often, but she always has very motivational shorts that I like. So make sure y'all check out real life simulations and Deja Vu. She's health and wellness. The heat is testing my pace. See, sweating my ass off at 8 a.m. Thank you. At night, the sun is down and you sweating. That don't make no sense. It ain't right. It should be against the law. It really should. You know. Look at Sunny. I got Sunny. Hey, girl. Hey, Sunny. I got Sunny. Hey, Sunny. You're welcome. If anybody else in the chat has a channel, just throw your stuff down there and say, check out my channel. You know what I'm saying? We should be supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Get on there for a little bit, like their videos, share. You know what I'm saying? And if what they talk about ain't your stilo no more, then, unsubscribe. After they get a few more to make up, you know what I'm saying? Then unsubscribe and keep it moving. That's what I do. I don't ever feel loyal to, well, I ain't gonna lie. There are some people I I kind of stay on because I'm like, let me just, you know what I'm saying, help me out and stay on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, like if something doesn't serve you, you know what I'm saying, you don't owe it to anybody, and if a person's channel is good and what they're putting out um is good and changing people and doing what it's supposed to do, it's gonna grow anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I do think we should be supporting each other initially. Sunny looks mad. Hurry up with them grilled dogs. Listen, Sunny ain't getting shit. Do you know what Sunny did? I made some turkey. Y'all know I love turkey, right? So I made some turkey wings, like 4 days ago? And so I took all the meat off, right, and mixed it with some rice and gave that to my son for dinner. And so the bones, I was like, she eat chicken bones, she could have turkey bones. Gave her the turkey bone. First night she was cool. She tore it up, ate it. The next night I gave her another bone. And I'm like, all right, she did good. She ate it all, whatever. And so I'm chilling. This was in the morning, the next morning. And I hear, I was like, oh, I know this mother. I know she's there. I'll get up. Now, thank God she wasn't in my room. She was in the hallway upstairs. And I went, Sunny done threw up like half of them bones. I guess they just wouldn't dissolve in her stomach. But it was all just chunks of bone. You know what I'm saying? So, I love her and I want her to eat good like us. Yes, I do. But, there's only so much. There's only so much I'm willing to deal with. Now, this is the second time this damn dog done threw up in my house, and I can't. And it's just like, there's linoleum right there, right there. So you gonna do me dirty, and I'm looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even my child. I'm watching you, practically for free, because that's what you do for friends, right? Oh, look at Messy in the chat. What up, Messy? How are you feeling? You under the weather? You feeling better? You know we dying without you on the airwaves, child. We need you back, child. We need you back. Okay? I can't do it all by myself. CIP can't do it all by himself. Trent can't hold it down by himself. You know what I'm saying? Wolfman, he can't hold it down by himself. We need you. Come on back. Real Life says motivation in the day and wacky shorts at night. Appreciate you checking me out. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Skinny says Sunny looks mad. Hurry up with them dogs. Yeah. I feel loyal to you. Thanks, Bakari. I appreciate you. Messy in the chat. Dollar General must be closed. Yep. Look like running them scraps. Yeah, she greedy as. She greedy. But do you know I can only give her 1 cup of dog food? What? No, 2 cups a day. So 1 cup in the morning, and a cup is really not a lot. Like when you like measure it out and you looking like, dang, I would still be hungry. Thank you. She is cute, isn't she? Yeah, they saying you cute, Shani. Yes, Shani. Yes, Shani. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Come on, don't make a liar out of me, Sonny. Come on now. We practice this. Shake, shake, shake. Do a shake, shake, shake. Please. Shake, shake, shake. Forget you then. Michonne says, I'm feeling a little better. Okay. Well, lots of fluids. You got to drink a lots of fluids and rest, Ma. Cowgirl Michonne. Yes, we loving that cowgirl hat. Love it, love it, love it. We see you and we love you, Queen. And most importantly, we need you. We need you. Look at Skinny said, we need you. Lord, oh Lord, help your people. All right, y'all. I know it's only been like 5 minutes, but we gonna check it out and see. I want to see if this corn around. Do y'all leave y'all hoses out like I do? Just lazy. Just lazy. Just lazy as I want to be. Okay. So this is where all the heat is, over here on this side. Let me see. Okay, look at that. Y'all, listen. Who like their hot dogs well done? Why am I being ghetto? I know I got stuff. I know I got stuff to turn stuff. Why am I being ghetto? Huh? Why? Just natural, huh? Just natural. Just use your hands, huh? What is wrong with me? All right, let's see. Let's see what this one does. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me switch. Where my homie at? My barbecue guy. My professional grillers. I'm about to move this corn up this way some, because that's where all the heat at. Huh. And I'm so glad that my son likes his hot dogs well done, because there's really no other way. Now, if you like your hot dogs like that, we can't be cool, because something ain't right. I would have to ask, where are you from? All right. So that's cooking a little. It's cooking fast. See, when you stop talking, thinking about it, it'll do what it's going to do. Okay. So I'm going to let that do what I'm going to do. Oh, I need more coal? Dang. Already? Corn looks good. Thanks. I cook naked on my OnlyFans. It's called. That is too cute. I'd click on it. I ain't paying for it though. Whatever's on that card better be cobbing for me to pay for it, bruh. That card better be cobbing. I like burnt dogs. Okay, Messy. See, me and you, we here. Get those utensils, Mo. I like them burnt too. Yep, exactly. If you say you don't like them burnt, we fighting. You say you don't like them burnt, I'm unsubscribing to your shit. Because something ain't right. Yeah, so me and the little one, we gonna eat off of this for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We'll eat on these. Corn is actually not good for you, to be honest. Like, I don't know if some of y'all know or not, but corn is not good for you. It's a grain, right? Not a vegetable. If you were taught that corn is a vegetable, that's okay. Because when you get older, you learn. And then we act accordingly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Corn is cow feed. See? That ain't for us. A lot of stuff that ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff ain't for us. You know what's crazy? How your body produces mucus, right? And it's usually from like dairy and stuff like that. And I had some leftover half and half. Normally I use almond milk, right? From Khalifa. I use their almond milk, unsweetened um, almond milk, plain almond milk for my coffee. And this morning I had two little things of half and half that I put in my coffee. And although I get allergies and, you know, my nose starts snotting, but it was like, I hadn't been outside or anything at this point. But as soon as I poured that stuff and started drinking from that, I drank like maybe half of my cup. I started producing mucus just that instantaneously. It was crazy. So a lot of stuff really is just not good for us. But Deja Vu, she could talk about. She talks a lot about health and wellness and stuff like that. So you guys make sure you check out her channel. All right, Skinny. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, our stomach doesn't digest corn. Okay. See, we don't eat it that often. I don't do corn on the cob often. I'm trying to think when was the last time. I do get the mixed vegetables that's got corn in it. And I do that. I give that to my son sometimes. So maybe like twice a week he'll have the mixed veggies that got the little corn niblets in it. But I try to make it a habit not to eat it often. But that's good to know. Thanks, Bakari. Wolfpack says, Messi, I would like to discuss some business matter whenever you're free this week. She's sick right now. Let her be. She's sick. Wait till she feel better. See how men are? They wait till you're in a vulnerable state. Then they come asking for shit. Let Messi heal. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Go. Go, Sonny. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling. And when I say I'm struggling, I mean it is not easy to not smoke and drink, especially on the holidays, right? Because when you think of holidays, you think about celebration, you think about um, eating, you think about drinking, you think about smoking, all that good stuff, you know? And so for me, um, being sober, I will say it is one of the most exhilarating things ever. Like just the level of clarity that I've gained from being sober is amazing. But it is not easy. I will be honest. And so holidays, things like that, uh, is just I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. I'll say that. But as you can see, I can't multitask. I think I'm gonna take these hot dogs off, guys. What you think? Where is Kirby's barbecue? He probably barbecuing his butt off, making a lot of money this weekend. Make sure you guys check out his channel and support this brother. He's in out of Houston, Texas, close to Houston. I think he's like on the outskirts somewhere. And he's got a YouTube channel, Kirby's Barbecue, and he's doing a lot. And he's sharing a whole lot of gems, like a lot of stuff that he talks about on his channel can be applied to just any type of business, honestly. But especially when it comes to like the restaurant industry, any type of service industry, the gems that he drops. But he's a barbecue grill master. And Bakar said, I need more coal. I think it's doing okay. Now, I might when I put that chicken on here, though. But I wanted to get all of these done first before I'm gonna let these cook just a little bit more. Yeah. I shouldn't set that there because I ain't cleaned the top of that like in forever. Hi, Danny. I thought Danny. I thought Danny. I thought Danny. Oh, Lord. So what are you guys up to? Look at Frank Brown. Look at Frank Brown. Where you been, Frank Brown? What you been up to, Frank Brown? Ain't heard from you in a month of Sundays. What you been up to, Frank Brown? What you got going on this weekend? Are you grilling? Are you at a cookout? Another reason why I don't care too much for this area is because I don't have any friends or family here. I have people that I know, right? I have associates and things like that. But like people that I can call family, um, not at all. So that also makes it very difficult, especially when you have a child. I mean, he is my family, right? So we have each other. And of course, we do things and we stay busy. But sometimes it would be nice to have somebody to do things with. And so, remember how I mentioned he's chilling, getting this money. I know that's right, overtime, right? Because it's a holiday. Get that time and a half, Frank. Um, so like his homeboys, right? Like even one of them lives in our subdivision here. And so yesterday after church, I took him to the jump place, right? Where they got all the trampolines and the pits and with the balls and stuff. Took him to that. And I'm like, yo, reach out to your homeboys and like, cause y'all be on the phone for hours talking about nothing and playing Roblox. Like, do y'all want to meet up in person? Like, let's go to the park, or do they want to go to to the place? And so I think he asked and nobody responded. And he was like, I'll ask again. I'm like, no, don't. Because one thing we don't beg nobody, to hang out. But it was just really interesting. Like, y'all don't want to do nothing for real, for real. Like, I'll come and pick you up. Y'all don't want to go to the jump park. Y'all don't want to go to the regular park. Y'all don't want to go. These kids are different. These kids are different. So, I'm teaching my son too. Like, if nobody wants to do anything, you go anyway. So I took him up there, and of course he meets other kids to play with, you know what I'm saying? But it makes the experience that much better when you do those things with people you like. So it just kind of sucks to see that kids that are 10 and 11 would rather just be at home on they devices than actually outside, like living for real. He got another little homeboy that he was real close with, and I would take him with me, and he was a hellion, right? And so this kid, um, every time I took him somewhere, like we went bowling and we went somewhere else. I think we went to Six Flags or something like that. But he cried the whole time. He wanted to be at home playing his video game. And his mom was like, no, you going. And I'm just like, look, next time, leave his ass at home because you're not about to ruin this experience for me and my kid because we like to be outside. We like to do things. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these kids, they just don't. And it's just weird to me, I guess because, I grew up a certain kind of way, you know what I'm saying? I'm a 78 baby, you know what I'm saying? So the 80s was my thing, but I'm used to being outside. These kids, they don't know nothing about that. It's weird. It's really weird. I feel sorry for them though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel really bad um, for kids that don't experience life. You know. Oh shit. All right. So I dropped that. You guys take. You guys have to watch it for me. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a container and rinse off my tongs. Move, Sonny. Yeah, my son hasn't eaten since this morning, but he on that game because I'm letting him do him because he deserves a break, right? But he'll get so occupied with that game where he won't even want to eat, or at least, dang it, I let another fly in. I'm gonna blame Trump. It's Trump's fault. Okay, so I might need to go ahead and add some more. And I don't know the easiest way to do that without making a damn mess. I'm gonna let this do what it's gonna do, if it's gonna do anything, and then I'm gonna add that before I add the chicken. And this is how you keep your immune system up, guys. Okay. See, now I haven't cleaned this in a while, and this is the same tongs that I use to pick up the food. But let me tell you something, okay? You build your tolerance from a little bit of dust. This ain't nothing. This is nature. Nature. Let me go put these up. Now I gotta keep the food covered in the house because the dang on horse flies. Wolfman says, I'm video editing. Okay. For somebody else or for yourself? Frank says, my dad sent me a couple of bucks. Hey, so I'm going to chill today. That's what's up. Okay, have fun. Bakar says, I'm at the house. Yep, just chilling. Same here. I had all kind of plans this morning. I said, son, we're going to get up. We're going to go to the track. We're going to walk the track with the dog. But then it was raining, and I was just like, forget it. Real Life Simulation says, I be having to make my son go outside. Shaking my hand. Got a whole goal out there. Use it. Thank you. Use it. Use it. Sometimes you just have to make them do it. Like you just have to make it to where it's not a discussion. You just do what I tell you to go, and you're gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is every time I take my son's devices away from him, he's such a sweeter kid. My kid is already cute and sweet and just really, he's lovable. He's a good guy, right? In general. But when I take away his devices, he's like a completely different kid, more appreciative, if you will. Um Yeah, and when you make him get in touch with just outside and being outside, like when he has that human interaction with other kids playing soccer in the neighborhood, stuff like that, yeah, he's just happier, you know? So sometimes we can't let our kids dictate and tell us what the hell they gonna do. No, you gonna do it because I said you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy, his daughter plays sports or whatever, and she's always getting these cramps. And I'm like, well, ever since I started giving bananas to my son, he doesn't complain of leg cramps at night anymore. And he was like, well, she doesn't like bananas. And I said, well, my son don't either. And he said, well, how you get him to eat them? I say, I tell him eat it. You know what I'm saying? Before it wasn't so easy to make him eat stuff. And at that time, I would pick my battles. Like when he was 2 and 3 and he wouldn't eat certain things, I'm not about to argue with a 3-year-old. So I would let it go until he got older. And it was like, well, and also when I started to explain the significance of food to him and why it's important to eat X, Y, and Z, he received it a little bit better. But when it comes to bananas and stuff like that for kids, because it helps with the lactic acid, you just make them. He'd be in the backseat just, but he gonna eat it, and he don't have no pains with his legs, you know. Because for some reason, I don't think giving Epsom salt baths to a 10-year-old is healthy. I was doing that for a while, and it still didn't make a difference, you know. It made him feel better in the moment, but like at the end of the day, I don't think kids should be absorbing that much salt, you know. And you know, we be heavy-handed with stuff, so it's like, you know, it wasn't just a little cupful or a teaspoon. No, I was pouring, you know, a bag in there. So Trump is a master troll. He is. He is really good. He's been that way though. Reaper says like Waffle House, building tolerance. Yup. Real Life says, can't wait for summer break. We're not doing all those electronics. We're outside. You have to be. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find the free stuff and you got to, you know, got to be outside. Got to be. For sure. It's not easy though, but it's possible. You know, and my thing too for me is whenever we go outside, like on the weekends, something like that, I try my best to stay outside for at least like 5 hours, you know. So it's like while we're at this, I try to figure out what else we can do before we go home, just to kind of prolong ourselves being outside, you know. Um, but yeah, it's key. It's key. Reaper says leads to high blood. Oh, okay. Epsom salt baths. Okay, I didn't know that. Now I know. Look at Shots. What up, Shots? How you doing? What's wrong? You all right? What you screaming for? What it do, Shots? You guys check out his channel too. He be picking up stuff and delivering it, talking mess. He covers all topics though. So you guys check out Shots channel. He lives in New York. So to be seeing all the people in New York crossing the street and stuff, I love it. Trump is playing chess. Everybody else playing checkers, huh? I know. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you. Same to you. Are you working today? You getting this money? You getting this shmoney? Shots. Shots be working his butt off, providing for his family. It's a man right there. For real, for real. I love to see it. Ooh, wee. All right, y'all. All right. Is the sausage done or no? I feel like it got burnt on the outside, but it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what this corn doing. Doo 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 doo. Nope. Yeah, I'm not left-handed. Trying to do too much. Okay, let me see. Okay. I don't want to add no more because I don't want to make a mess. If I pull this up and everything go crazy, let me just not be lazy. Shit. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Shaw said, I'll be back to get my burger. No burgers today, man. Just sausages, just some sausages and some Hebrew national hot dogs for the kid, some corn, and then I got some chicken that was in my freezer from February of 2024. We gonna see what it do. Wolf says, I'm getting holiday pay, chilling at home. I know that's right. What up, Justo? HNIC? Shaw says, rather off than on. These scholars of mine are expensive and worth it. You know, right? Yeah, it costs money to make money. Appreciate all the support. Please donate, like, subscribe, share, and also join the community in advance. Appreciate ya. All right, I'll be right. You want to come out? You want to come, Sonny? And my son got to take that trash out. What did I do with the coals? Okay. Shout out to everybody making money. Shout out to everybody that works a legit job. Shout out to those that's just doing what they got to do until they can do what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One is not going to do. It's not easy out here. I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy to find work. And oh shit, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I just dropped all the corn. Mm. Give me Sunny. There we go. What would you do? What would you do? Y'all, my feelings hurt. My feelings hurt, y'all. Yes, double tap the stream. Give it a good rinse. You know I am, Shots. I'm a black woman. I am a single mama. Shout out to Messy. I'm a single mama. I got the preserve now. I'm going to rinse it real good. I'm going to throw it right back on there. Yeah, damn right. Frank says, wash it off. Go ahead and give it a rinse. Just go ahead and rinse it off. What grandma used to say? Rinse it off, baby. I'm going to go rinse it off. I'll be right back. Cutie, Sunny. Cutie, Sunny. Okay, I rinsed it off. Now, when I throw it back on this grill, don't y'all be talking about me in the background. Like she actually wrenched it off and put it back on there. I can't believe it. I would never. That's how some of y'all do. Be cheering the motherfucker on and then in the background talking shit. I know how it do. Look at Lady Diana. Happy Memorial Day, Lady Di. You keep your backyard clean. Anyway, yeah, but this, yeah. I mean, it ain't clean enough to eat off the ground now. You know what I'm saying? I do try. I want to throw the corn back on there while it's got flames. But I can't because I'm not about to get burnt with that metal. I'm just a hot mess. See, this is why grilling ain't for me. Okay, I could easily say grilling is a man's job, right? Because there's just too many steps to make sure that things turn out right. But there are women that are willing to do all this. Me, I did it because I'm bored. All right, let's take this meat. We're going to take this meat inside. Excuse me. Excuse me, Sonny. Move, 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 move. Lady Di, what you got going on this week or this weekend? What are you doing? Yep, just to HNIC said, wash it off, you be all right. And there it is. Real Life says, when we were little, we used to say, God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. Put it in your mouth and make it work. I know that's right. I don't know who made that up either. I don't remember that last part though. Diana says we need men for that. You know what's another thing we need men for? Something I did it one time and I will never ever again. Wax a car. You'll never catch me waxing a car. I did it one time. I say, oh, okay. This is why they charge what they charge because this here ain't for me. This is when I got my first brand new car back in 2000 and let me see, when did I get to Fairfield, California? Was in 2006. I think I got it either in 06 or 07. Brand new Nissan Altima. Yes, I am an Altima chick, okay? I ain't crazy though. I'm trying to figure out where that came from. But anyways, I love that car so much. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna wax my brand new car. I got out there as soon as I finished the hood, I was sweating. I was like, yo, this is a lot. Like this is a lot. Like applying it, nothing. But when it's time to get it off, oh my God. So I kept thinking of Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. I was like, what they say in Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off. So I just kept repeating that in my head. Turned on some music, probably took me a break, smoked a cigarette, something like that. Came back to it. I said, never again. I will, and I haven't. I have not. Okay. I use a George Foreman grill, all electric. I know that's right. Don't taste the same, though, Lady Di. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that taste to it. You know what I'm saying? I won't lie. I am not a grill master at all. Thank you for being honest, Shots. I appreciate you. So me and you. Yes, to wash the car. You are correct. Lady Diana, is that the way? Oh, shit. That's hot, too. All right, y'all. You know they just came out with the new oh, Bishop, you got Miss Reham at 5. Be up. You got Miss Reham in 5. Go ahead and do it in the living room. Come and get your book, please. All right, Bishop. Can I borrow your charger, please? Yeah, I need to borrow your cord, love. Is that okay? I need, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on, son. Thank you. I'm gonna go grab my charger, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be doing all right too on the grill. I'll be doing all right. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back, y'all. Give me, Sunny. Ah! Say hi.
I'm here. You come in.
What you gonna do?
Burgers, chicken.
All right, I'm about to out that way. Well, actually, I got a little more time before I have to plug in. All right, y'all. I'm about to put this chicken on. So listen, they be saying don't waste food, right? Don't waste food. So I bought this chicken February of 2024. Been in the freezer ever since. I don't know why I never cooked it. I don't know. Maybe because I just was never really in the taste for chicken thighs. But anyways, I finally thought it out and looked at the tag and it said February of 2024. So I'm gonna cook it anyway. I marinated it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We gonna see. Bishop, come log in. Be up. Log in. I want you to go in the living room with it though, because I don't want you distracted with me. So take that and that. Turn on the lights that way. You can use your the table. Put your thing on the table. All right, so this is a chicken from 2024 that was in my freezer. I seasoned it with some stuff, and so yeah. Can y'all see? I'm not very coordinated. Okay, see now the corn doing a little some, you know what I'm saying? Because we added some more coal. Shout out to Bakari. Thank you, Bakari. Corn always takes the longest to cook. Plus, the heat is gonna kill off all the germs from the ground, right? Right. Okay. So look. Here we go. Leg quarters. Gonna throw that on now. Get a little bit of seasoning on there. We're gonna call this 2024 chicken, okay? It looked good. I think it's gonna be edible. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to waste no food, right? There's people right now that don't have nothing to eat. And so what I look like throwing away. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Lady Di. Have a great rest of your grilling and live. Going live at 5. Okay, shots. When I get done, I'll be over there to say what's up. They are big. You know all these chickens be having hormones and whatnot. Right, Frank? Mm-hmm. You too. Drive safe. Shots. I'm gonna add these back because they wasn't done enough for me. I gotta make sure that my sausages. These are turkey sausage, by the way. Bishop, why are you right here? Oh, Miss Reham is saying hi. Hi, Miss Reham. How you doing? Good. Huh? Tell him to go inside. Go inside. Go finish your lesson, son. Nice and strong. If you don't, you know there's consequences. Okay. We're still on holiday, so but you got priority. So focus. I know she wants to see the dog. Now back inside. Thank you. Oh, I have no kids. Come on, Sonny. Go. 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 There she is. That's that gal. That's that gal. There she go. There you go. The shake, shake, shake. There she goes. Shake, shake, shake. So yeah, guys, I'm just here. I didn't have anything in particular to talk about today. Just wanted to give a shout out to those fallen soldiers, those that are still missing, and those that are prisoners of war. I don't drink, otherwise I would pour out a little liquor, but this is just Celsius, you know. Thought I'd throw some things on the grill and let you guys see how I fumble through that. Hey, Sunny! Lady Di said hey! She said hey! Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Why do I talk to her like a baby? Real Life says food's done, so I'm gonna go and eat. Okay, and chill with the family. Then hop on my game. Have a great day, y'all. Thank you, Real Life. Have a good one, darling. Take care. Yeah, I used to whenever I barbecued, I would do it up. I would do baked beans, do with the corn. I don't think I've ever made potato salad. Potato salad is something that I've always bought. I've never made it. Maybe I should learn. But baked beans is always my good side. Of course, guacamole with chips. Um, and then I used to get real fancy. There was this dish I used to do on the grill with shrimp. I would get the big shrimp, the big large prawns, slice them in the middle, and I get the aluminum foil, throw butter, um, garlic, actual garlic, season it, and add onions, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and kind of like fajita, but not really. Season it, put it in the foil, close it up, and sit it in the grill. And then I do the tortillas on the side. Um, but I haven't done that in like for so long. You know, normally like when people come and visit me, I'll Uh-oh. Can y'all hear now? Can you hear now? Let me know. Let me know. You know what really sucks is the fact that you can't have, gotta say it all over again. Okay. So this is my baked beans recipe for the cookout. Now I don't do this anymore because it's just me and my son and he ain't gonna eat all those. But yes, you loud and clear now. Okay. So you got your canned baked beans, right? And then what I like to do is I like to brown some meat, whether it be ground turkey or ground chicken. Throw some onions in there, and I like to throw bell peppers in there, chopped real finely. Brown it up real good. Throw that with your canned beans or whatever. Of course, you're gonna add your sugar, your brown sugar, butter. I like to add butter. I like to season the taste, so I usually will add a little bit of onion powder or onion salt, not salt, onion powder, garlic powder, season the taste, and then I always top it off with, and this is the secret ingredient, is mustard. Throw some mustard in there, mix it all together, throw it in the oven. Amazing. Amazing, okay? Just saying. So next time y'all try that, okay? If it turns out bad, you didn't get that from me. If it turns out good, go ahead and give your girl credit. You know what I'm saying? All right, this 2024 chicken is doing what it's supposed to do. It's giving what it's supposed to give. Corn is looking good. I'm not going to touch that chicken. I'm going to let that chicken, I'm going to let the 2024 chicken do its thing until I'm for sure, before I turn it over. Usually when it comes to meat like that, I usually like to puncture it. That way, you know, that heat gets through it. But I don't feel like doing that today. So what I said, what I'm going to do is, if the chicken doesn't cook all the way through, which there's a 95% chance that it won't, I'm gonna just throw it in the oven. I'll let the outside get nice and crispy and whatever, barbecue-ified, and then I'm gonna throw it in the oven and let it do. And then I'm gonna see, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? It was in the freezer whole time, right? So that's gotta count for something. It's still got to be good. Lady Di says, I got that and I might give it a try. Yeah, go ahead and try it and see. You know what I'm saying? If you're a baked beans kind of a gal, go ahead and see. You might like it. I know I do. I think I saw somebody put mustard in their baked beans one time, and I was like, mustard? Why? And she was like, because it gives it a little twang to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not too sweet. It gives it a little balance. And it did. It did. It did. You know? You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what you got going on, Lady Di? How's it going? How's your grandbaby and how's your daughter doing? I hope they are well. Any activities going on? There was a festival down in Portsmouth this weekend that I was gonna go, but the traffic just be too bad because it's like if I go east, which is towards the bridge, there's so much traffic because everybody's trying to go to the beach. If you live here or if you're traveling, it's bad on the weekends anyways. But now that it's a holiday, I couldn't risk it. I literally would be on a bridge or in a tunnel for like an hour and a half, and I'm not gonna do that. So I was like, I can't do it. But I wanted to go to take my son, and then if I get on the road and I go west, that's heading towards DC, and that's its own traffic right there. Save you some wings. I got thighs, Khalil. I ain't got no wings. I should have put wings on there because my son will tear up a chicken wing, boy. But yeah, I got some thighs from 2024 that was in the freezer that I thawed out. We're gonna see what it tastes like. Have you guys ever seasoned your food with it's Korean barbecue sauce? And I just love it, especially on my salmon. I tried to put some people on to that, but they don't be hearing me. But I'm telling you, it's the best. Now, I have been smoke-free for going on 3 months. BBQ'ng is a trigger. And today, I am being weak. I'll be right back. Now, I'm not paid to advertise for these foods, but this right here. What? Huh? Hang it up. Okay. Okay, baby, don't worry about it. Just ignore it, okay? My son is getting my messages on his iPad for whatever reason. But this right here, this Korean barbecue, this is the hot and spicy. If you don't like hot and spicy, don't use this. What I used on this chicken is not hot and spicy because my son does not do spice like that. But they have one that's regular. I can't find that one. But this marinade here, makes the world a difference. Like, you literally don't have to even like season, but we black, so we gonna season our shit, and then we gonna, but season your, and then throw this on your meat, and then cook it however. You put this on some salmon, throw it in your air fryer or in the oven, top off. Never cook salmon covered, okay? Because it doesn't need to be. And it leaves just a nice little crispy film with the sweetness. It is so good. You know what I'm saying? Lady Di says, it's a lazy day today. The girls are upstairs relaxing. I cooked all weekend, so we eat and live. That's right. What'd you cook? Put it in the chat. Let us know. All right, I'm about to plug in my phone. Guys, make sure you guys have a portable charger just in case the apocalypse happens. You got something to charge your stuff. We gotta stay prepared in these streets. There is a lady on YouTube, Pam's Cooking, I think. Really, really sweet, beautiful black lady. Oh man, I tried to make her bread one time and it turned out horrible. The bread would not cook all the way through. Anyways, she's got a video that says what you need in your emergency to-go bag. And I haven't watched it yet because I'm not prepared to make it, so. But I do have my military duffel that I need to just throw a bunch of stuff. I get stuff here and there, but I really got to do better about that because things really can hit the fan. Like being here and hurricane season is coming up. It's always best to be prepared, you know. And I've had to evacuate twice. And one thing about being in the military is if you're in an area where a natural disaster is occurring, they will pay you to leave. Pay for your hotel, your food, everything. You just get out of town. One time my mom was visiting and we had a hurricane, and she was just the most exciting thing for her. Driving through the storms and all that stuff. And the whole time she's like, hey, slow down. We need to pull over. But we ended up going to West Virginia, and my mom had never been to West Virginia, and just to see the excitement on her eyes, seeing all those mountains. West Virginia is one of the most beautiful places you guys could ever go. I'm talking about, it's so picturesque out there. Can't say much for the people, but it was lovely. We went to Charleston, West Virginia. That's the capital. Beautiful, beautiful. So I took her to the casino, and we got a hotel, and I met my friend who's no longer here. Rest in peace, Hannah. I met her and her kids because she lived in Kentucky, and so we met halfway, and that was the halfway point. And so she found that cool hotel, and we just chopped it up the whole time, and took my mom to the casino to hush her up. But Charleston, West Virginia, y'all, beautiful place. If you've never traveled, I suggest you travel. There are people that have never left their city. I got family in San Diego. As far as they've gone is probably Vegas or LA. Some of them have never left the state before. And so traveling really just opens your mind. It really lets you see the world on a different level. You get perspective, you know, especially when you see how other people do things and how other people are. Like Seattle, that's where Lady Di is. She lives in that area, right? Seattle is one of the most cleanest. Washington State is one of the most cleanest places. I mean, just the air is different out there, right? And I went, did I go when it was snowing? No, I didn't go when it was snowing, but it was cold. So it must have been in the fall. Beautiful, clean. People take care of they spaces out there. I didn't see no litter when I was in Seattle. And the people are so nice. Like, people bumping you, say, excuse me, I'm sorry, excuse me. I mean, like, mannerable. Ain't too many of us out there, but the people was cool. Lady Di says, Saturday I put some chicken on the George Foreman grill. Yesterday I stuffed some sole for the first time with scallops. Okay. Wow. That sounds good. Travel is needed to keep you sane. I think so for some people. I mean, other people's ways of coping, different mechanisms, you know. But travel is necessary. It's so necessary, and it's so good for you. I noticed the conversation is different when I talk to people who've traveled. You know, there's just so much more to talk about other than PUSSY, DICK, gender roles, and all of that bull. Like, there's just so much more to life than what the algorithm feeds us, you know. Washington is a beautiful place to live. Exactly. It is. Looky Couch. Hey there, man. How's it going? What you up to? I'm just out here pretending to grill, bruh. Happy Memorial Day. Same to you, man. All right, let's see what 2024 chicken doing, y'all. Watch out, Sonny. Let me see. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. I should just get a fork. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we got more heat on this side. That's where the coal's at. All right, the corn's about done. And whatever chicken juice got on there is going to burn right off, so don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. All right, I think my sausage is done. Is that done? That done, y'all? Tell me. What you think? Maybe I'll set it over here on the side where there's less heat and let that inside do its thing. And I'm going to move this chicken up here where that heat is. And I'm going to leave these two right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this corn cook for a little bit. Did y'all see the chicken? Oh, I can't pick it up. I'm not doing that. I've been and dropped that all over the place. And if that fall, I ain't wrenching it off. I ain't going to do that. Look at Chat fam. Yes. Come on, bruh. Come on. Hop, skipping a jumpy. Somebody else that lives in a beautiful picturesque area. He's in Colorado from the Black Couch. Couch, when are you going to upload your video, man? I've been waiting, man. I'm trying to see what you doing. What we waiting on, man? Just record and upload and press post and let it do what it's going to do. I tell you what, though, these AI apps are amazing. And I have been learning a lot. And coincidentally, people have been talking more and more about AI. And so I posted on my community post, if you guys get a chance, check out the Green Logbook. The homie Vic is on there. He's a former Marine. Shout out to him. And he's got a guy on there who was talking about AI and how it's taking over everything and how he can teach you AI to help you leverage your job better, because, you know, AI is taking over, and oftentimes, or at least now, they are expecting you to have some level of experience with AI to do your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to get on the good foot while you can, you know what I'm saying? But he answers a lot of good questions about AI. And they even got into, you know, AI being like used for therapy. And I think that's where we really should draw the line, if I'm being quite honest, because that is scary. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody on another chat the other night that, you know, when we utilize AI for everything, it's really taking away our ability to be autonomous and independent. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's limits to how we should use it. But that's just going to take discipline, you know? Like for me, when I'm driving, oftentimes I do not use my GPS, especially if I'm traveling to another city or something like that, because I want my brain to stay active. I want to consistently be challenging myself, you know? And if I'm just lost, then it's like, okay, let me go ahead and punch in the GPS. Oh shit, I got off on the wrong. Let me go ahead and but I try my best to not use it as much because I want my brain to consistently work. So I think when it comes to AI, there has to be limits to what we do with it. But I am loving these new apps, like the baby, the one that generated the baby of me. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. And it really was not that hard. Now, it was frustrating at first because I'm watching a video talking about how to do it or whatever. And I was like, I think with this app, I could skip those 2 steps. And I was able to skip the 2 steps and it still did what I needed it to do. So really, it's just trial and error. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all that to say, couch, get your ass on YouTube and quit playing around. Just upload it. But yeah, AI is here to stay. He says, I'm working on it. Stay tuned. No. If I don't see nothing in 2 weeks, I'm unsubscribing. Up here, subscribe to a ghost. Boy, please, you better put something on there worth me looking at. Another hour on the dang. A whole hour, G. Yeah, probably the way it's cooking it's probably gonna take an hour just to make sure. But like I said, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it get its little grill marks real good. Then when I get bored and tired, I'm gonna just throw it in the oven, you know. And probably put some more of that more Korean barbecue sauce on it and see what it do. It gets very deep, very deep. But I was gonna say, I was talking to somebody else on here on YouTube in their chat, and I was telling him that I I needed to say something that was going to be uncomfortable for me and another person. And I actually considered asking ChatGPT how I should form this statement. I'm just being transparent. I literally was like, I have no idea how to say it, and I don't know how they gonna take it. So let me, and I said, you know what, you stupid. Now you're doing too much. It is not that serious. Just be human and do what you do. But the fact that I actually considered AI to formulate a statement, that's scary. And for me, that was kind of like a wake-up call. Like, yeah, you got to make sure you don't rely too much on these systems, you know, because we really have no idea who's behind the program. Well, we know who's behind the programming, but we don't know the minds of the people programming these things. And you have to remember that these systems know you. They've already calibrated who you are based on what you like to watch, what you say, because it's picking up everything that we speak. It's learning us, right? And so if that system decides it wants to sabotage you, say one of the programmers for AI is tasked to get certain people to self-destruct based on whatever, it can do that. If it knows that you depend on it for certain things, it can sabotage you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, we have to just be cognizant of that. Couch says James Cameron was 45 years ahead of his time. Yeah, that's the guy that did. Is that the Scientology guy? Who's James Cameron? Sounds familiar. And I appreciate you. But yeah, AI is, it ain't no joke. And at the end of the day, it's not our friend. Oh, Terminator. Yep. Somebody just put a picture of Sarah Connor with a cigarette, and the caption was, Sarah Connor tried to tell y'all a long time ago or something like that. I was like, oh yeah. She was ahead of her time too. She knew what was up. Yeah, one of my favorite movies. I made my son watch Terminator 2. That's one of my favorite movies. T2, oh man, such a good movie. And one of my mom's favorite was Total Recall. I remember watching that as a kid. Yeah, this technology ain't no joke. CIP was talking about that earlier too. Very interesting how the world is changing right before our eyes. And God knew it. God knew when he created us, all this was always going to happen. But dang it. I don't even know. I don't know. Some of it's good and some of it is really bad. Okay. Let me go ahead and take this corn off.
Finally, something relaxing to do.
Say hi to the people. What lady did I say? Watching you, girl. Made me hungry. Go grab some food.
Mom, I think you've been on for long enough. It's been over 100 minutes.
I've been on for 100 minutes. What? Watch out. Move, son. Oh, shit. It's hot, so be careful. All right, so far, corn, hot dogs, sausage.
Can you pick them up?
I think these are done.
Can I pick the sausage up?
Yeah, just don't drop it, son. Here we go.
Which way do you hold it?
Just like a pair of scissors. Hold it like a pair of scissors. There you go. Open it up. Grab it. Bam.
All right, my little grill master in the making.
Go put some stuff on your lips, please.
See, first she says something great, and then she just comes in with something entirely else. All right.
All right, let me show y'all the chicken. Where do I put this? Little blood coming out of there, so you know, it's doing its thing.
Blood?
It's cooking. I don't think it'll be an hour.
I wonder what blood tastes like. I wonder what chicken blood tastes like.
You wonder what chicken blood tastes like. Boy, listen, I'm not taking you to the hospital, so you could try. Lady Diana says, hey, handsome.
What is chicken blood poisonous? It's just blood.
Yeah, but it's raw. So it's raw. It's not good for you. Go put some shea butter on your lips, baby. Who was it that texted me? Okay. Spec vet. And I don't. Bruh, you telling me something I already know.
See, I thought it was Carson because he kept on calling.
Okay, you don't have to read it out loud.
But
Just tell me.
It was Jay's mother.
Oh, I'll let him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was one of your friends. So let her know. Yes, you're a friend from school. That way she don't think you're some adult creeping on her kid. You don't need the foil. It's not. Maybe that's the kid's nickname. Tell him. Ask her. Is your son such and such? This is not a bonnet, by the way, people. Okay. What up, Spec Vet? Never seen you here before. You coming in the chat talking shit, huh? Talking cash shit, huh? I like it. I like it, bruh. But no, really, I'm just lazy and I'm not cleaning the grill because I'm lazy.
So you're lazy.
Grilling is from the mans. It's for the mans. I do not.
Then why are you doing it?
Something to do. He said, I understand. I just assumed it was a male. Let me see if I can fit this. Yeah, man, I'm not cleaning that. I used to, when I first started getting on the barbecue grill, I used to clean it, you know, be proud. Ooh, I cleaned it. Look at this, all shiny, like brand new. No, I don't do that no more. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all remember her? Ain't nobody got time for that. You get hungry again. What you eat earlier?
You have 105 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You so cute. Go put some stuff on your lips. Did you?
Yes.
What?
Wait, get a picture.
No, stop. Come here. Oh, shit. See? Dang it, son.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta rub it in. You gotta rub it in. You gotta rub it in, okay? All right. Move. Look at Wolfpack. Say he hungry too. Y'all greedy. He had a big old breakfast, took mom out for her birthday. Oh, how nice.
Happy birthday!
You talk about your parents a lot. That's good. You go to church with your parents. You be cooking with your parents. That's what's up. I like that. Texas Roadhouse tomorrow. Okay. I love their bread. And that cinnamon butter. Boy, oh boy.
Great. I rate the bread 9 out of 10.
Do you remember what their bread tastes like?
Yes.
What does it look like? What shape is it in?
I don't remember.
Exactly, because you don't. If you remember the shape,
I only remember the taste.
sure you do. Sure you do. Lady Di says she can't wait to visit us. I'm from Cali. Where you from?
Wait, are you coming? She coming?
Mm-hmm. She said she's gonna come and visit us in the fall.
Yeah.
Now, Lady Diana, I ain't one of them type. Like I used to be. I used to be the type to come up with all kind of ideas and things. But I ain't that type now. So I'm just telling you right now. I'll take you to a couple places and then we're gonna chill. Thank you, Bishop. You're living the dream. What dream is that? BBQ'ng outside? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm blessed. God is good. Honestly, if you woke up this morning, you live in the dream. Because that gives you an opportunity to do something better. I'm not in California right now. I'm from there though. I'm in Virginia right now. All the time. And all the time what, Couch?
I'm tired with
You're getting the soul test. And all the time, my country is horrible. Where you from? Where you at, Spec Vet? And you know it. God is good.
The Netherlands. Oh, that place.
The Netherlands? That's not horrible. I've been there before. Isn't that where Amsterdam is?
I think you.
You already know. I am easy. Trish wants to visit Langley. Okay.
How long when you went there?
When I went where? This was before you was born, boy.
Yeah.
I was in I didn't go to Amsterdam, but I went to Rotterdam. I went to the North Sea Jazz Festival. Saw Jill Scott there. Who else was there? Jazz guy.
A bunch can happen.
Can't remember his name. What it do, Michael Love? Happy Memorial Day to you. Yeah, the Netherlands wasn't bad at all. You can go to a coffee shop and get weed in your tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, Rotterdam is better than Amsterdam? Okay.
I think 10 years is more than enough for an entire place to change.
To change what, baby?
Everything, like 10 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, over 10 years. I think that's enough.
Okay. Uh-oh. What got him in here? What up, CIP? What's good with it? Your live had me cracking up earlier. Talking about them corporate offices and them jobs and how they foul. When I was stationed at Fort Meade, there was a couple of sides of the base that you could work on. And the top secret clearance side, they had these big buildings that were so dilapidated. And you could see the mold on the walls. Like you can walk in. They ended up condemning a whole row of buildings. But they had these kids in there working, and grown people, working.
Say, give me a stick. Give me a stick.
Disgusting. Just wrong. It took years for them to finally condemn that place and say, okay, we can move you guys now. Spec Vet said, I'm smoking right now. I know. You in a good spot. Europe is beautiful. Europe is fun. Oh, man. One of my best places. I got to take my son so he can see. We were talking about traveling earlier, and
It's so necessary. It's so necessary. It really is. The conversation is so much different with people who've traveled than those who are scared to get out of their bubble. You know, you learn about yourself, you learn about others, and you just see the world differently, and your perspective on just anything is different than people who are closed-minded, or who, you know, haven't got a chance to converse with other people. So, but the life here is hard. Why is it hard? What makes it hard? What you got going on? Oh, everything is expensive. I believe it. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And at this point, I really don't even know what to tell people to do, because everything is just expensive. And you could work 2 and 3 jobs and still not really be able to afford. You're working just to live, just to have a place to lay your head once you get off. You know, you can't really enjoy your downtime because you don't have enough money to do anything for fun, because everything costs. Nothing is for free. Unless you enjoy nature, you have to enjoy simple things.